Hello and welcome back to another Avomance gaming video, and I thought I'd have another go at Agario because it's properly addictive and I can't help myself. It's like chocolate biscuits. You've just got to have another one. So we're going to crack on and probably die very quickly. Oh my goodness, I've literally spawned right in the middle of 150 million large circles. So let's hoover up these dots. It's really simple game. I've got to say, congratulations to the people that made this. It is really good. So far, oh, there's another round big one. So far, I've actually managed to get onto the leaderboard a couple of times, and it's incredibly frustrating when you get onto a go away large red circle. It's incredibly frustrating as a game when you get onto the leaderboard and you're one of these big old boys like in position 6 or 7, and yet still the person in position 1 comes along and gobbles you up and gets more out of it. So there is a high level of frustration, which is probably where the addiction comes from. I'm being chased by a circle called Penis. This is a child-friendly channel. Please don't come anywhere near me, Penis. That would be unacceptable behaviour. Oh, it looks like... I'm not going to say that. I was about to say it looks like Penis is about to be eaten, but that would be really rude, so I'm not going to do that. Why have I managed to spawn in an area, although I've moved a bit, to be fair, don't blame other stuff, with so many large circles? There's some big old circles. I'm going to get swallowed up by the big blue ting in a minute. No, there's an even bigger blue ting over there, and a big black ting, and China's coming along to try and eat me too. China's chasing me. However, I'm actually genuinely quite scared. China wants me. China missed me. And as a result of missing me, he's now half the size and isn't big enough to swallow me. Oh, if I had £1 for every time I'd done that. And he's now at risk. And I've got lag. I know the worst thing you want with Agario is lag. You just never ever want lag. Oh, God, I'm going to get Sam. I'm going to be the filling in AA and Invincible's Love Sandwich. He doesn't want to come anywhere near me either. He's easily big enough to swallow me whole. There are a lot of large... Oh my goodness. There are a lot of large circles here. I'm getting... No, right in the middle of it. How on earth did I manage to get out of that one? And the trouble is, one, you know, they'll run over you and you don't even know you've been run over. And more specifically, two, he's going to get eaten. Two, they hoover up all the little dots. And as a result of hoovering up all the little dots, of course, there's no big... you don't grow. And the idea being, of course, that the bigger you are, the less people there are on the screen that can eat you. And albeit the slower that you move. And it actually makes the game much harder. But it's still ridiculously addictive. So, right, okay, so I've found a nice field full of big old dots now. So, if I hoover up these fellas as much as possible... That guy's bigger than me, I don't want to play with him. Then we'll get some speed growth. Obviously, the speediest growth is if you swallow people, because you take on their mass much faster than if you just swallow up these little dots, so only allow you to grow quite slowly. I mean, I've been playing now for 4 minutes, and I'm really still a very small fish in this pretty big pond. But I'm now bigger than a number of other circles, so they're avoiding me rather than the other way around. That helped me help you just decided to slap a load of his mass out, which you do by pressing W, trying to increase the size of the thing it was chasing, and also speed itself up, because the smaller you are, the quicker you move. And I think the strategy there was to drop some of his mass so he could speed up and then collect the bits that he spat out. But it all went horribly wrong for him, because I collected up the bits that he spat out and he still couldn't catch up with the smaller one anyway. So, unlucky, son. It's a nice effort. I would have kept going with that, but the big green fella is a little bit too big. So we don't want to play that game. And I've got lag. That's what we want. I am big enough to take on Pop. Pop looked like he'd given up. Bless him. I'm now starting to get bigger, but as a result of being bigger, of course, now I'm more interesting to the really big fellas who are going to grow faster if they swallow me, and it's highly likely right now that that big one is going to try and come after me, because the growth I will give him will be worth having and worth splitting himself actually by throwing himself at us. Someone's hiding in that green circle, Lord bless them. So what I really want to do is find some about that sort of size really. But see, he's going to so do me if I get anywhere near him. So let's go around. So we're doing alright. We've been going for 6 minutes now, pretty much. And we're not dead yet. The moon is steadily chomping up little ones there. I don't know. I mean, maybe some of you guys will know, but there always seems to be some of the same players on these games. And I know people do play this constantly, but you do tend to see the same people over and over again. And I wonder whether or not there's a number of bots in this game that just float around just to give some competition where there aren't many actual live players. Is that possible? Does anybody want to comment on that? Be good if you could slap a comment in the comment section below on that one, because it's only a theory, but I think it's a good one. So that purple one's going to properly want to eat me. I would if I was him. I'm smaller than he is. Oh no, so I'm going to get sandwiched. CC's coming for me. Although CC's got someone chasing him, so he's probably scared too. He doesn't want to split, definitely not. Because the person behind him will be able to eat him much, much, much more easily. So we keep going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Let's soak up these dots here. That blue thing is much bigger than me. He would swallow me in a heartbeat. Green and orange there kind of having a little fight going on. They're probably around about the same size. So as a result, neither of them can suck up the other one. AAA is definitely big enough to eat me, so let's keep out of his way. We're doing alright. We've been going for like 7.5 minutes. Not too shabby, Avo. And now we found a field more of dots. So now it's just a question of floating around, trying to find people that maybe are just... See, this guy is... Now why? Because he's too big to go into the green doobies, and he's about to increase his size, and he's probably still... Now Danny's just lobbed a load of his mass into the blue thing, so he's kind of assisted that blue one by making him bigger, which has made him bigger than me, which is not something we want, obviously. So you see he's trying to increase my mass there, which will make me slower. And as a result of being slower, it's going to be easier to eat me. This big purple one really wants to be thinking about getting me. And it did. And there you go. So how long did I do? 8 minutes 39. 4 cells. That's pathetic. I'm so passive at this game. 718 highest mass isn't particularly good, and I ate 731 food. Didn't get onto the top that time, but never mind. Well, that was fun. Please do leave a like and a comment to say Avomance making Agario videos is not particularly exciting, and we only watched it for 60 seconds before we got bored. And also, please do leave a sub on my gaming channel. I'm going to try and play as many games as I possibly can on here to, I don't know, give a bit of breadth of interest. If you've not seen my other channel, please do go and check out my Minecraft channel. It's dedicated. It's got lots of fun on there. Please do go and take a look. The description will hold the link, but you can also get to it through my related channels link as well. And I look forward to seeing you in another video of another game. Bye now.